Hi guys, welcome to my earth signs. That's my Taurus, my Virgos, and my Capricorns. Happy October. I'd like to apologize for missing our time together in September. I had a lot of travel and company out, so I did not connect with you guys for the energy of September. And as we are getting ready here to jump into October, I'm going to be doing my readings a little different this month. I'm going to be looking at the elements. So each reading is going to encompass 3 signs. And probably next month I'll jump into the 12 individual signs again. But no matter how I read, whether it's based on the elements, individual signs, or in a one-on-one reading, my focus is always the same. I like to ask for questions around how we can gain self-awareness. I like to ask how we can gain growth and expansion and move through the energy each month more in flow. With that being said, I'll be looking at our chakra centers, right? The 7 major chakra centers, and see which ones could use a little love to bring about flow and really help bring about the highest energy for the month of October. So with that being said, as always, I like to start by getting present with you guys. So I'm going to ask you to start tuning into your breath as I start to send out a little Reiki energy. This is the final reading for my beautiful earth signs. What is it that they need to hear in regards to the month of October and the energy? How can they gain self-awareness, growth, and expansion, bring forth the messages only for their highest good, and allow me to be a clear channel, connecting with the energies of unconditional love, the highest healing and wisdom. All right, guys. Go ahead and continue to focus on your breath. See what messages come forth and how you can apply them to your life, what situations you're experiencing currently to affect positive change within your life. All right, what is it that my beautiful earth signs, what do they need to hear for their highest good for October? And let's see what the first piece of the puzzle tarot brings forth. All right, guys, so your first card and the first piece of the puzzle is the Ace of Pentacles in its inverse manner. All right, so you guys, my earth signs, you are the only element that did not get a major arcana in the readings for October. But interestingly enough, you got the Ace of Pentacles. So I love that because the Ace is about new beginnings. So as we start to really encompass and embody the big lessons and really gain mastery over some of those concepts with the major arcana cards. One of the beginning cards are going to be the aces, which is really all aces, what they represent. I'll show you the card in its upright manner. It presented like this for you guys. But aces are all about new beginnings, divine inspiration, right? But it is the beginning, very beginning stages. So you're showing up in a different way. This ace is about our pentacles, so it has to do with your material world, okay? So this is a way, I like to say, this divine spark of energy is here holding a coin, a pentacle, saying, here's a new way and a beginning energy that is showing up. How are you going to walk through that door differently, right? How are you going to do things in a new way in October, right? So I have 2 centers for you guys for October for my I forgot which signs I'm reading for. It's going to be, my earth signs. Okay, so for my earth signs, you guys got a very earthly ace, right? It's about our material world. But what I want you guys to work on is going to be solar plexus. And because this is all about our material world, grounding. Now, typically, my earth signs, you guys are pretty grounded naturally, right? But as you start to step into a new way of being with a higher self-confidence and a new action, because again, beginning stages, there's still a lot of work to be done. But how are you going to step through this doorway, new and improved, with the new knowledge and experience that you have gained as this fresh energy comes through for you guys for October? So when we speak of our material world, it's typically, for me, it's really about our relationship with money or energy flow within our material world, right? How we give to others, how we receive to others, how we give to work, how we receive from work, how we create work-life balance, right? So it shows me that you've done a lot of growth and expansion for all of my earth friends. You are here now at this ace, and it's a brand, the wheel's always turning. This is a brand new fresh energy. So step forth empowered. Solar plexus is typically blocked by feelings of shame. So let go of any shame that you may have been holding on to as you walk through this new way of being more empowered, more confident. Take those lessons and take this divine spark of energy, this new beginning in your material world, and you're being asked simply just how can you do things a little differently with the knowledge you've now acquired, setting the actions to follow, right? Changing old behaviors, changing old ways of doing things to bring in fresh new beginning. All right, so that's the first thing. So again, Pentacles is all about safety and security because it's our material world. So I want you to think about nurturing that root chakra. Spend a little time in nature, my earth signs, and your solar plexus. Positive affirmations, inspired action. Those are the best ways to nurture that center. And really keep in the back of your mind anything where you may have felt shame in the past. How can you let go of that shame? That's an icky, low vibrational energy that is important to alert us to things, but then we need to transform that story and say, oh, now I know how to do it differently. I've learned that. And that should bring about the opposite, pride, and moving through and stepping forth in a new way within your material world. Okay, let's see what Moonology brings for my earth signs. What is it that they need to hear to build on this fresh energy in October? Divine inspiration, walking a new path, more empowered with new knowledge, more confident. What is it that they need to hear from Moonology to build upon this message for October? All right, guys, let's see what Moonology brings forth. I want this one. Work through your fears. Yeah, so remember we talked about grounding? I was feeling like 2 centers for you. Primary, though, being your solar plexus. Grounding, which isn't typically one I feel a lot for my earth signs, but it's really going to be important, and it's driving it home with work through your fears. Our root chakra is blocked by just that, fear and worry. So really think about where you hold fear that might be tied into some feelings of shame, right? Maybe where you didn't live up to your highest standards or your highest way of seeing yourself. Let go of those stories and instead put your focus on how can I achieve that now? I have this new, fresh ace, a new beginning. It's the beginning. There's work to be done. How can you show up differently? I love that. You got to work through your fears. So think about that this month for my earth signs. You have new fresh energy in your material world. It's about gaining a healthier relationship with the energy flow within our material world. So typically around money. For some of you, it could be in regards to your job, right? Some of you, the way you create money and flow. Are you putting in more energy than what you're getting back monetarily, or are you losing something in your home life balance through your working environment right now? But it can also be about relationships and where you're putting your energy. But typically it's about a healthy relationship with money and the energy of giving and receiving in an equal manner. Okay, let's jump in and finish off this reading for my beautiful earth signs. We're gonna be jumping in and using my goddess deck. So this is gonna bring you guys an empowerment message for the month. So let's shuffle up and get your energy on the cards and let's ask, okay? Working through our fears and any residual feelings around shame, letting go of those so we can step in and embody new confidence, a new way of being, and really take advantage of this potent new divine energy that's opening up for you in October. All right, what is the goddess message to finish off this reading for my earth signs? And let's see what you guys get. And you guys got, it's about alliance. And this is card number 21. Beautiful. I am seeing, yellows in here and some greens, which is about healing. It could also be about, heart center too, when we're learning to build up our self-confidence and love ourselves more, when, especially because, the emotions attached with fear and with shame, we need to love ourselves more. So I'm thinking that's why the green is standing out to me so much. Not necessarily your heart center, but just ways that you can love yourself more and build up your confidence to really embody the lessons you've learned from the past and really work through any, lingering fears that might still be there. All right, so this message is going to be about alliance. Let's see what this goddess brings for you guys for your October empowerment message. Number 21. All right, let's see. And for my earth signs, here's your empowerment message. The Greek goddess Hera, wife of Zeus, knew intimately that possessive alliances lead to great power. Sorry, let me start that all over. Now I can see a little better in the light. The Greek goddess Hera, wife of Zeus, knew intimately that positive alliances lead to great power. At this moment, you are magnetized to receive aid from people who have greater wisdom and can help you to the next level. Perhaps it's a mentor who appears or someone in the know. Making connections with others and finding strategic partnerships are favored right now as you explore the nature of becoming empowered by association. This works well if you have a healthy sense of self-worth, which is our solar plexus, and that's really what I want you to beef up. So you're being told to beef up those solar plexus so that you can attract, remember we said it's a divine potent energy with that ace, so it's rife to attract beautiful alliances at this time if you're operating from a balanced sense of self-worth, really driving home the earlier messages that came through. So right now, Hera is supporting you to form beneficial alliances for the greater good of all. When called to action or faced with a decision, ask, how does this benefit me and how can I serve the highest good as a result of this connection? You may also be called to give help to another who needs your mentorship. Give freely, for only good will come of it. This is a wonderful time for all manner of connection and collaboration. All right, guys, love the messages. Make sure you take the time to nurture yourselves, my little earth friends, all of you guys. Your solar plexus and some grounding will be most beneficial for you for October. All right, guys, take the time to nurture you, and I'll catch you next month.